I started wayfinding 3 years ago with this idea. What if we could create a new kind of faith community that came together around a way of being in the world rather than a particular set of beliefs? So wayfinding is about living faithfully beyond the belief box. This does not mean that we are anti-belief. We all have beliefs. It simply means we value the kind of diverse and open community that happens when we come together around a particular way of being rather than coming together around a particular set of beliefs. Sometimes we do this in big spaces where we invite lots of people and outside speakers and practitioners to have provocative conversations. But for the most part, what you'll find us doing on a weekly basis is a small group of people that's meeting in someone's home who are engaging in this process of asking big questions and exploring the everyday practices of faith.
I was looking to be stretched. I think sometimes people just want what's comfortable and what feels good to them. When it comes to my spiritual life, I don't want that because it doesn't help me grow.
Every community meeting feels a little different and brings something new to the table. It can push me in ways I probably wouldn't push myself.
What I find is that the groups that are comprised of people who at the beginning of it, as we're kind of getting to know each other, I'm like, oh, you're a lot different than I am. Those become my favorite people. Those become the people who I just can't wait to hear them talk and hear their thoughts about this topic.
So our topics range from everything from the deeply theological, like who or what is God? Does God even exist? To something like the science of happiness. It ranges from the very personal, like what does it mean to be wrong? What does it mean to forgive? To issues of justice in the world.
I think that's what our culture needs is an open dialogue about serious issues, or whether they're social issues or theological issues. I really value the coming together as a community, for the community.
Every meeting there's a new spiritual practice that we learn and get to try out for ourselves, and if it works for you, you can bring it into your life. But also we end every meeting with what we call a time of intention, and that's where we take some personal time to pause and listen and to see what am I feeling sort of stirred or called to do this week.
I feel like my life is richer and I'm getting closer to kind of describing what my faith is or might be or will become.
I've never been a part of a community that really does accept people from all different denominations and even different religious backgrounds as well.
My favorite thing about wayfinding is the people. Ultimately, that's what a community is made up of. You can have these ideas and these concepts and these boundaries and these visions, but it's the people who come together around those ideas that make it what it is.
Everyone is welcome. We have folks from their 20s all the way up to their 70s. We have men and women, diverse sexual orientations. And, perhaps most important for wayfinding, we have a wide range of theological perspectives.
Everyone doesn't look the same, everyone doesn't have the same walk of life, but often most of us can relate. We think the same about some of the big questions in life and some of the things that matter. And if you can connect with someone on that level, I personally believe that's what the human experience is about.
I think that wayfinding fills a gap in this country between a more traditional religious experience and a wholly secular experience, where there's a lot of people that exist in that gap, but wayfinding is a community that people can have in the midst of that gap.
I feel like it's a movement of this idea that the world wants more options, and I think this provides that space for learning what your options are outside of specific beliefs.
If you are interested in checking out wayfinding, the best thing you can do is just come give it a shot. You can come to a group any day of the week and just sit in and see what you think. There are particular group experiences called sample wayfinding nights that happen throughout the year, where you can, it's what happens every week in group, but you're there with other new people as well as current participants to get a feel for it. Or you can come to any of our big events that happen that we hold in public places, and that also gives you a good sense of who we are and the kind of energy and heart that exists in our community.
I hope that more people learn about it, because it has been such a meaningful and continues to be such a meaningful part of my life. And I think if people know about it and give it a chance, then they will reap some of the same benefits and rewards that I have.
It's all accepting, and it's really about creating a unique individual journey for yourself that gets you on the path to your best you.
My hope is for Wayfinding to be the place where people know that they can connect with other people, expand their minds, think of life's big questions, and improve their lives.